Hello my friends, it's Gabriel with the Last Huntsman Outdoors here. Now, this is going to be kind of a quick, simple, and to the point type of review here, but I have always been a fan of the Esee hungless. The Esee hungless has always been one of my main go-to knives, and it's one that I actually just keep coming back to, even though I've gotten quite a few different ones. But recently came in contact with a guy named Lucas Carrol, and he makes custom Dymalux handle scales for a lot of your popular Esee and Becker knives. So we're going to just kind of test out these handles, and I'm going to give you guys my overall opinions. Alright, so here we have the famous Esee hungless, and here I have the Lucas Carrol custom grips on there. Now the material that he's using is a material called Dymalux, and I've heard that term thrown around, but I didn't exactly know what it is, because at first it just kind of looks like wood. But the way he explained it to me is if you kind of cross blended wood and micarta together, that's kind of what Dymalux is. Now obviously it looks just amazing on this Esee hungless. The ergonomics looks amazing, and he even put a little bit of some texturing on this to really kind of, it just feels perfect in hand. But let's try it out and use it some. All right, so test I'm going to do using these custom Lucas Carrol grips here. I'm just going to do a little bit of slicing here, and I'm just going to do my like ninja death grip and kind of see how it feels. I'm kind of feeling different spots on it to kind of really get a feel for it. Now I will say this fills the hand amazingly well. It fills it better than even if you had just a stock Esee grips on there. I have medium-sized hands, and it fills it really well. I would say it probably would even feel better if you had like large or XL hands. However, even with me having medium hands, it still feels amazingly well. Something else to consider is sometimes if you put like custom grips on, like say a Esee or whatever knife, that sometimes it kind of messes with the fit of your Kydex sheath. However, I mean, it's still an Esee sheath. It's still not going to be like something special or anything like that, but it still retains the knife pretty good. Kind of test these handles out just a little bit further. I'm just going to do a little bit of delimiting, and I'm going to try to do some chopping. It's kind of nice to sometimes get some of the older knives that you've tested a long time ago, like this hungless, and just kind of get them out. I actually think I need to do like a part 2 on this hungless. And as far as it feels in hand, it actually has a lot more swell right there, so my hand can just really kind of choke back, and it actually feels more secure than even the stock Esee micarta grips. So now I'm going to just do a little bit more heavier duty chopping using these Lucas Carrol custom grips and the Esee hungless here. Now this is a really weathered and seasoned piece of heater here. But yeah, these grips are staying in hand just perfectly fine. I'm not having to reset or anything. They are perfect. All right, like I said, I'm not going to make this a super long video because mainly I'm reviewing these handles. As you guys can see, these handles look absolutely epic on my Esee hungless. I am super happy and impressed with them, and it's going to make me, do a couple things. One, I want to do a part 2 on the Esee hungless review. Now that I've had it for years and years now, I kind of want to do like a super long-term review on the Esee hungless. And secondly, I'm going to put the Esee hungless in my top 5 large chopper knife showdown. And I'm going to keep these grips on there because I really like them that much. So if you want some amazing looking custom grips for your Esee or Becker, and I think he's going to start coming out with some other knives too, some custom scales for other knives, be sure to check out Lucas Carrol. Thus far, I think he's just on Instagram and eBay. And he has a link to his eBay account on his Instagram, so just be sure to check him out there. But these are some epic grips, and I really like them. They look amazing and they perform amazing. Be prepared, both physically and spiritually. God bless, and carry on.